Those bucks that we saw last night were really good bucks. Well, boys, that was one of the craziest nights of hunting that I've ever experienced. Jason, I think I see him. He's dead. Before we get into today's video, we are doing a big giveaway. It is gonna be a Latitude Lone Star saddle kit. You're gonna have your saddle pouches, your ropes, everything that you need. So if you're new to saddle hunting or you just want a new saddle, here's your chance to win one. I did a giveaway last season for every buck that we shot. It gives me a chance to be able to give back to one of you guys. So this is how you enter the giveaway. There's gonna be 2 links in the description of this video. The first link, you have to follow God Bless Bow Hunting on Instagram. The second link is to fill out your contact information in the God Bless Bow Hunting Insiders list. So that way in a month when we draw the winner, I'll be able to contact you personally. You'll also get some extra points if you follow Latitude on Instagram, but 2 easy steps. Follow God Bless Bow Hunting on Instagram, fill out your contact information on the God Bless Bow Hunting Insiders list, and hopefully one of you guys will win. So with that being said, let's get on with the video. Well, we are back in Nashville. This is the first door knocking / just getting cameras out and taking in inventory first for Nashville for the year. Really excited about a few spots that if some deer made it, they're gonna be absolute giants, and depending on how the property sets up, it could be an awesome year. But we got a meeting right now in downtown Nashville for some stuff that we've been working on. It's something that you guys have been asking for. A lot of you have been asking for. It's awesome. We spent a lot of time, a lot of effort into this, and it's something that I'm super, super proud of. So we're gonna go to the meeting, and then we're gonna be door knocking, putting cameras out, corn, mineral, and hopefully finding a big old velvet buck that we can chase after. So that's what we're gonna do. First one on the trip. Dude, the other guy across the street just walked all the way over, took a picture of my tag. What did he say to you?
He said, he goes, I know y'all are driving around here taking pictures, stealing stuff, so hope y'all aren't up to that. And I was like, no sir, I'm not up to anything. I was like, I basically live up here in the summertime. I was like, I have a ton of family up here and I'm not gonna steal anything.
Why would we steal? Dude, I asked a deer. If I was trying to steal stuff, I would, number one, I wouldn't be asking. I would just do it. But I don't steal stuff. We're just trying to shoot deer, man.
I got a bag of money, honey, and it don't belong to me. Took it from a man that had it coming, so you know it wasn't free. Below this Smith and Wesson up and take our horses east. And if we run any
Dude, this spot back there looks amazing. I think they have, like, they help people where they live and stuff like that, and this is kind of a church. So, not kind of a church, it is a church. So I have the pastor's phone. I called him, he didn't answer, but maybe he'll call back. All right, we're driving up, and it says, caution, watchdog, honk or call their number. So we are turning around. Another black pin. Please let me hunt. This is Tristan Yaptenko. I got a question for you about your property.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, perfect.
That's okay. Yes, go ahead. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, man.
Yeah, baby. Father G came through. Let's go. The amount of people that think that 5 acres is not enough to suburban hunt is crazy. That is a giant piece of property. Oh my gosh, dude. This homeowner, this is one of my first properties that I ever got in Nashville, and one of the best guys, like awesome family, Christian, goes to church, all this and that, and had a great relationship with him. They have a kids clothing brand. He sent me some stuff, like great guy, great relationship. Last time, man, the last time I came up here, I checked and golly, dude, this is just getting me. The last time I came up here, I went to try to just get my camera out of the woods, and usually he texts or calls back immediately. And sent him a text just to let him know, called him, nothing. I was like, maybe he got a new phone call or a new phone or something. And I just found out that he passed away from colon cancer in December. Man, that really, really sucks. So I just talked to his mother-in-law, and his wife's there. Like I said, great family. And I'm gonna go get her some flowers or something, man. That freaking sucks. He found out in November and died in December. Just really good guy, awesome guy. That was tough. I wasn't even worried about getting, you know, she was like, you can still hunt here, you know, everything's good, you're still good. And she was like, you know, it's been really tough, obviously, but I didn't realize that I knew they had 2, but they have 3 babies. And if there's ever a chance that you guys could help someone out, she has a kids clothing brand, and I'm gonna link it. It'll be on the screen right now, and I'm gonna link it in the top of the description. Please, please, please go and buy something. You know, she lost her husband, her provider, and now has 3 babies and living on her own. So I want to do everything that I can to help this family, and I'm dedicating this deer for David. So I gotta stop talking. So I'm gonna back up and we can go back there, but this one hurts. I don't know why. Really, really bad. Well, we made it back to Nashville. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I got a bum knee, but we got about 2 weeks till season, so we're gonna get some mineral out. This is the spot where I named the deer David after my homeowner that passed away. And he's been daylighting every once in a while in here, but we got some triple grip mineral that we're gonna get out. And then we only have about 2.5 weeks till season, so it is almost here. It'll be here before we know it. All right, sit, watch the cameras. Be back in about 2 weeks. Ooh, boys and girls, it is deer season tomorrow. I cannot believe that I'm saying that. All the boys are getting to Nashville. We're hanging some sets. A lot of preparation, a lot of knocking on doors. And we got a few deer that we can chase after, but we're gonna put some mineral out, hang a set, and we'll be hunting in the morning.
Let the rain come down.
First set of 2025. Every year this velvet season just does not feel real. The fact that it's deer season already. First day in the books of 2025, and we didn't see a deer, but right after I got off the phone, I pulled past a field that there was a bunch of knockable doors with 3 or 4 studs in it. So I dropped the pin on my maps, and we're gonna be back over here in the morning knocking and see if we can. We only have 2 days to hunt, but kind of a stretch for it to happen, but you never know. So all the boys are headed over to our buddy Jonathan and Katie's, and we're gonna cook out, enjoy each other, and have some fun. All right, it is the night after. It's only the second day of the velvet hunt. Those bucks that we saw last night were really good bucks. So there's like 1 or 2 houses that I can knock on. Kind of a long shot, but let's go knock on this door and see what we can do. The actual house where the deer were last night said no hunting, don't ask. I'm sure they've been hammered, but there's one right next by, so close. She said, honey, I appreciate you come up here and talking to me. My son bow hunts back there, and he comes for this weekend pretty much only. And I was like, yes, ma'am, I appreciate it. It is day 2. Got Grayson with me. This bucket, might as well call him Ghost because he's a pain in the butt. But we're gonna get in here, gonna hang Grayson a set, sit till dark, fingers crossed. It is the last day of the velvet hunt. So last night when we were on the way back to the house, we got this on a brand new property that 2 bucks just showed up randomly. So it would be my first velvet buck and probably the second biggest deer. So pretty nervous. Hopefully we can get it done. Gotta hang a set and hopefully Big Boy does what he did last night. Well, boys, that was one of the craziest nights of hunting that I've ever experienced. I want to show the guys the footage and just let them, no one would believe me. If Grayson wasn't here, nobody would have believed me because I would have been self-filming and setting up on one of the trails to try to figure out how to shoot one of these deer. We're going to show the boys the footage, get their reaction, and then also, pretty sure Jonathan shot a big one, so let's go look at this. Is that him?
Yeah, I got it done, baby.
Let's go. Let's go.
And then
JJ.
so the bonds right there.
I see
beside
nothing.
you.
Okay.
I just had the craziest hunt of my life.
That deer behind him's all funky. He's got like a spike. Deer behind him is a nice
Look at him.
buck. Deer behind him is a really nice buck. Deer behind him's a giant. Oh my gosh. 140 bucks. Oh my goodness.
So that's a wrap on Tennessee Velvet. Another year in the books. Didn't hit our mark, but that was one heck of a way to end the Velvet season. Just absolutely stoked about. But hopefully we'll be able to get on one of those deer sometime this year. But what an amazing hunt. Congrats to Jonathan. That's his first ever Velvet buck, but what an awesome trip. Tennessee Velvet's always a great way to kick off the season, and got some big deer to chase after. So I guess we'll pick you up wherever the story continues. I don't know. All right, boys and girls, we are headed north, going to get some spots ready for Ohio and Tennessee. Tennessee, both states have had really good deer showing up. So both of those seasons come in this weekend. There's a bunch of good bucks in Tennessee at that new property that I got. And I really want to get revenge on Tennessee. I've never killed a buck there, and the spot that we're hunting, we got to put a ground blind in, so. No tactic on it. Blind is all brushed in, cleaned out some shoot lanes, one right here, one right here. Probably cut a little bit too much, but blind looks really, really good. Everything's ready, so let's get out of here. All right, had the wedding this weekend, it went great. Congrats to the Martins, but it's time to hunt. And just like I thought, there would be a few bucks show up while we were gone. There's multiple big deer in this area, so whichever one shows up first, I'm not being picky. I just want to get on the board. But I gotta grab some chairs for the blind and some scent lock soap, and then gotta pick up my buddy Levi, and we're gonna be hunting this evening. Feels good to be back. We're getting lit up with mosquitoes, but I was just talking with Levi. It just makes it's that much better when you get to hunt with buddies. So I'm hoping we can get it done tonight, but we're on the X. It's just if they're gonna cooperate, we're gonna sit tight. And hopefully one does the thing. Dude, when those does came in, I thought it was it. I was like, here we go. I was so pumped up. Well, that was fun. Obviously didn't come in, but I've never had that many does on camera, so I've only seen probably 1 or 2 does in there. What was it, like 6 or 7?
6, 7.
That was fun. We'll be back at it in the morning or definitely tomorrow evening now. We got a meeting for the God Bless Bow Hunting merch. So we got samples, hats, everything, and we might have some issues. I don't know. This is just some of the process of getting all this merch handled so that way we can sell it. So let's go look at it.
Thanks.
I really like this now. I mean,
And
I
this
like
one?
it. That one's fixed.
Yeah, I think this one looks sick.
Yeah.
Too.
So
But-
then when we got the first samples, this logo wasn't centered because this goes way far.
So it like technically like almost like was centered, but because of all this, it like
they
just
centered the
looked-
whole logo.
Yeah, not the like
Right.
this part. Yeah.
So we had to move that over, but this logo is a lot smaller than, not a lot, it's 6 centimeters, this
smaller
one's
patch.
7.
6, 7.
And I just think it's a lot cleaner. When we go live, I think we should do a giveaway that leads up right to Christmas. Man, that is so sick. There were 2, now there are 3. Jonathan had to do some stuff today, and he was like, we were talking last night. I was like, why don't you just come and hunt with us tomorrow? Now we're going in, and there's plenty of room in the blind. We could probably fit 5 or 6 people in it. We didn't hunt this morning, had that meeting, and now the 3 amigos are gonna go try to get it done.
Honestly, I'll be able to see.
All right, it's gonna be the first morning sit in Tennessee. There's been a few bucks cruise through in the mornings, but I kind of didn't know if I could get in clean, and I think my access is good enough to get in and out clean. The trail cameras only tell you so much, and even just sitting here for the last 2 evenings, I've seen multiple deer walking right behind the camera, even closer towards the blind where they wouldn't have gotten caught on camera. So Levi's not with me this morning. Something crazy is probably gonna happen. I'm pretty sure we just smoked one of those coyotes. There was 2 of them. Meh. Meh. Boys. Lord. I just shot those coyotes. And one of the bugs that we were after, he is a giant, just walked through. I don't know how much penetration I got or anything, but oh my gosh, I gotta call the boys.
What? You
Hey, I shot one.
shut up.
Yeah,
Hello?
I shot a coyote and one of my targets.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I'm a little worried about the shot. All right, let's go see if we can see some blood. Oh Lord, be with me on this one. All right, that's a lot more penetration than I expected. If that's where it broke off. Jason, I think I see him.
Go.
Hold on. Hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jay.
Is it actually him, or you just? If it's not him, we're let down. Tim, let's go.
He's dead.
You're gonna walk up against the coyote.
30 yards. 40 yards.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Lord. Yeah.
Congrats, bro.
So glad y'all are here.
Man, I'm happy for you.
Oh, y'all want to see him?
I can't wait to see him.
My God.
It's a giant, dude.
He's a stud.
Yeah.
You 10 ringed it. Look at how big he is.
Giant body.
Look at his head.
I can't believe it.
It's a heck of an 8-pointer, dude.
You can't ask for a better mature deer, man.
No.
Well, boys, 3-year journey finally comes to an end. As far as hunting Tennessee, it's been tough and there's been amazing ups and downs, but we finally did it. Thank you, Lord. If you guys want to get some of the merch that me and my buddy Hunter came out with, God Bless Bow Hunting merch, hats, hoodies, shirts, I'll link it below. Everything should be live by the time this video comes out, but if it's not, follow the God Bless Bow Hunting Instagram page. That way you stay up to date on when we're going to be dropping all of the merch. So super excited about that. We've been working 8 or 9, 10 months on all that. Super excited to see where that can go and what you guys will help it grow into. But also my homeowner David that passed away, keep his family in your prayers. He's got 3 little ones under the age of 3, an awesome wife, an awesome family. But if you have kids, she has an awesome kids clothing line from all different kinds of things. So I'm gonna link that below if you don't mind. Please support her in this time of need and everything that she's going through. I can't imagine what she's going through. David was an awesome human to me for the short amount of time that I knew him, and I know that he was even greater to his family and friends. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and we should have some awesome videos coming y'all's way, but that's pretty much it. See you guys on the next one.